Now, not only is it a beautiful thing, but it is a very powerful thing when a woman cooks for her man. Shout out to the women that understand and harness and exhibit that power with they men. You dig? So we gonna talk about it. But first, wipe your feet off at the door when you step into a pimp's domain. Let's go.
Bitch, you want all this pimping you can't afford. Perform like a punk, but wanna win his reward. Some suckers give you points, but bitch, you never scored. If you ain't paying pimping, then bitch, you getting ignored. Okay, I'm so sick of these.
Shout out to the ladies who not only have skills in that kitchen, but love throwing down in the kitchen, right? Because you got some ladies that they know how to dabble, they know how to do their thing in the kitchen, but they don't really love doing it. But it's a whole different level, a whole much more potent level when the woman enjoys and loves throwing down in that kitchen, man. And especially for her man, you know, it's such a beautiful thing when a woman know how to cook and will cook for her man. First of all, it's a very romantic thing, man. You know, it ain't nothing like a woman, you know, in the kitchen, you know, just doing her thing. See, me, not only do I like eating the food that a woman cooks for me, but I like just sitting back, just watching a woman in the kitchen being a woman, man. That shit is sexy as hell to me, for real. Like, I just like sitting back and just, you know, especially if you got some cool music playing, you dig, some nice smooth R&B or something like that, and you know, she in the kitchen throwing down and it's smelling good, and you know, you might be chopping it up with her while she cooking, man. Hey, that's one of the sexiest things to me, man. Again, shout out to the ladies who know how to throw down in the kitchen, man. And I haven't really followed this chick too extensively, but I'm sure a lot of y'all are familiar with the young lady cooking with Kaya, right? And she's very popular. She on fire on the internet right now. And like I said, I don't know a whole lot about her. I haven't watched a whole lot of her content, but I do know that she's popular for, you know, suggesting that she could steal your man with this meal that she just cooked.
Right? Steal your man with this dinner I just cooked, bro. Take a good look. Welcome to another video with Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
And naturally, one, because she's an attractive young lady. Two, because from the looks of it, I ain't had a sample, you dig, but from the looks of it, it looked like she really know what she doing in that kitchen. Naturally, she's going to, you know, have a magnetic attraction to a lot of haters, you dig? So it seemed like a lot of women come for her. And me, myself, the only thing I could think of, you know, I don't follow everything, but I get bits and pieces, you know, here and there. And the only thing that I could think of why somebody would hate on a young lady like that, one, because you're jealous of the way that she looks, and two, because your ass can't cook your damn self. Because if you're secure in who you are as a woman, and you know, you got the same skill set or, you know, greater than her, why would there be a reason to hate? I don't see. Or maybe, you know, some of these chicks probably found they man in her DM or something like that, or they man in her comment section, or they man going on a liking spree on her TikTok or Instagram or something like that. You dig? Maybe that's why, you know, certain chicks is coming for her. But whatever the case, that young lady, what I like about her is because she's very young, and you don't see a lot of very young chicks that, you know, have a passion for doing a thing in the kitchen. You know, she should be promoted. She should be, you know, given props. You dig? Because I would imagine that she has encouraged a lot of, you know, her contemporaries, young ladies her age, to want to, you know, get in the kitchen and throw down, man, because it's a beautiful thing. don't get me wrong, she's physically attractive, but what makes her even that much more attractive is the fact that she know how to throw down in the kitchen, and she's willing to do it for her man. Hey man, you can't beat that. But again, I just like the fact that she, is young and doing it, right? A lot of times when you see chicks that know how to cook, man, the majority of them are older. The younger generation is not something that they really into. A lot of chicks just, know how to be cute, and that's the extent of what they good for. So, I like the fact that she know how to cook. Again, I see a lot of people be coming for her. She's a very controversial young lady from the appearance of things on social media. But hey man, she young, she doing her thing, and she doing something that she love, and I give her props. But yeah, man, she understands something that a lot of women nowadays don't understand, and that's the power of cooking for your man. And see, it's beyond just cooking for your man, but it's the power of catering to your man, right? Just catering to your man can calm the savage beast. You dig? Like cooking for your man, he might be in a bad mood or something like that. You cook him a nice meal, and it'll calm the savage beast. It'll just turn his mood all the way around, man. Like I spoke on the power of music before, the power of food is something tremendous as well. And when a woman can cook for her man, it shows that she appreciates him. And men, real men, now you might have little boys that kind of like don't show their appreciation for that type of stuff, but a real man, you gonna be able to see that he appreciates that, right? And one thing I do know as well about women who like to cook for their man, they like to watch their man eat their food. For real, you dig? They like to not only watch their man eat their food, but they get a kick out of seeing their man clean the plate of the food that they just, put together for that man. You dig? For you men who don't understand or realize that, man, you might have a situation where, your woman done cooked for you, but you out and about. You might be at work or you might be out handling business. And when you come home, the food is already made, and she might be, in a different part of the house, or she might have left or did something. Hey man, trust me. Don't eat that food until you know that she's able to see you eat the food. You dig? Because she's going to appreciate you eating it nonetheless. But when she can sit there and watch you eat the food, hey man, women love that shit. You dig? And this isn't something that women have told me who have cooked for me. I just pay attention, and I can see their response to me eating their food. And they love that shit, man. So if a woman cook for you and it's a situation where, by the time you get to the food, she's not right there, hey man, wait till she's right there so she can see you eat that food, man. Trust me. You dig? It's gonna have her mood on point. Your mood is gonna be on point because you eating some food that you like, that's good, that she done put together specifically for you. And then her mood is gonna be cool because that's basically a form of appreciation. Her watching you eat the food and then clean the plate, that's a form of appreciation to her. That's how she's gonna receive that. So yeah, man. But the bottom line, man, it's a beautiful thing when a woman is willing to cater to her man, right? This is a way that a woman can get cooperation from her man. You dig? Because when you showing your man appreciation, that's the best way to get cooperation from him. And then also, even if you might have rubbed him the wrong way, or you might have did something that pissed him off earlier that day or earlier that week or whatever the case may be, that's a beautiful accent to an apology. Now, as I say all the time, the best apology is corrected behavior. But man, if you correct your behavior as a woman and you present a meal to that man on top of that, hey, that's like the icing on the cake, man. It's just it's a beautiful thing. You know, then it's like you put him in a position where it's kind of difficult for him to be mad at you. You know, and he would look silly being mad at you after that, right? But you can't forget the corrected behavior part of it. You definitely got to do that. But if you correct your behavior and you put a fire plate together for that man, yeah, you know what I mean? He gonna most likely want to rock your world after that in a beautiful way, you dig? But yeah, man, shout out to the women out there who don't mind catering to their man and, you know, are in tune with their femininity, because it takes a great deal of femininity to have that about yourself. And again, back to the Cooking with Kaya young lady, you know, it's obvious that she's a very feminine woman. You dig? So shout out to the feminine women out there who don't mind catering to their man, and not only don't mind, but love to cater to and cook for their man. You dig? Let that marinate on your mind one time, freezes it. Go ahead, put some of this good old love in your body like so. And of course, as always, long live the incomparable Sinful to P. We out. Dig this.
Yeah.
I been stroking relentless to get waves like this. I spoke into existence for her to pay like this. In the trenches on a day like this, traffic consistent, and so I have to insist that she relay my chips. It's a trap with her name on it and my game on it. Any forces coming against this game, shame on it. Standing on my pimpin' from day one and remain on it. It carried me through every terrain and I gained on it. Experience joy and pain on it, sustained on it.
But getting back to this game that I never left.
Baby, I wouldn't